Enlil, who in a lot of the ancient stories really opposes how we were created.
If Enlil, how did he gain that degree of prominence and control?
Well, it's a complex story. Even though Enki is considered, his title is Lord of the Earth,
Right.
Enlil ended up being in control of most of the story here. Most of the
We're
art.
talking Old Testament stuff. We're talking about
Yeah.
kind of pitiful gods, really, punishing and pitiful gods
Yeah.
that would have you, kneeling before them and begging for
Exactly.
crumbs. But how did that take hold? It took hold of all the major world religions.
That's right, and those are the Abrahamic religions
Exactly.
that came after that. And I feel like if you look at those parallels of that jealous god Enlil, who in Gnostic texts like the Nag Hammadi, he talks about how his name in there is Yaldabaoth, and he's a jealous god of humanity that is so jealous that he casts us down into the lowest form of matter.
Right.
That's a quote from that.
Right.
And that same figure is also, I believe, Yahweh in the Old Testament,
Right.
who is, like you said, he's an angry, jealous god that demands sacrifice and all these things.
Blood sacrifice.
But that's why Enki became demonized, because he took over religion as this powerful figure, and Enki was this evil serpent, underworld, hell, all these connotations. That's why, one of the reasons why I think this site has also been abandoned. So there was a lot of tension between the two of them. And so that's really why it really weaves into why this city is so important, because Enki, the creator of mankind, along with his sister Ninmah, that was where it all began. That was where civilization first began, and our story first began. Right there in Eridu. It's like they're trying to hold on to scraps as long as they possibly can, even though so many in the world are discovering that this is an ancient city, or the first city, and they're literally like outraged. I have a lot of people who have commented on that documentary and on this information just in complete disbelief that something like this is happening to one of the most important, if not the most important sites in history.